Why can a seemingly trivial remark cause such deep psychological damage? In Doraemon episode 417, titled Farewell Shizuka, Nobita made a mistake at school and was scolded by his teacher. If you continue like this, you'll have no future when you grow up. Nobita confided in Doraemon, believing his teacher was right, and decided to use the devil's beans to break up with Shizuka. It's not just in comics that teachers' words impact students' lives. It happens in real life too. Many of you have probably heard teachers say this to your parents during parent-teacher conferences. With their current academic performance, your child won't be able to pass university entrance exams. The family should consider finding them a trade for their future livelihood. Beyond family, teachers wield immense influence over the character, behavior, and even the entire lives of their students. We've always been aware that we shouldn't let outsiders dictate our thoughts and lives. We can ignore gossip and slander from nosy ants or anonymous keyboard warriors, knowing they are outsiders, strangers who understand nothing and know nothing about our lives. So, even if they judge, we know their opinions aren't truly worth our concern. However, when teachers are involved with students throughout their academic lives, responsible for guiding them on the path of knowledge, their words can truly have a powerful impact. Students who don't know their lessons or can't solve problems are severely scolded, with insults like pea-brained or unteachable. It might sound unbelievable. How could educated individuals, standing on the pedestal of knowledge, teaching countless students, utter such harsh words? But dear listener, such incidents still happen today. After hearing those harsh words, Nobita bowed his head, ashamed, losing all confidence in his studies. According to educational psychologist Dr. Nguyen Phuong's analysis, shame is a social tool meant to guide individuals toward moral behavior. However, its downside is that it paralyses positive and natural thoughts and actions. How can that student, scolded in front of the whole class, find any motivation to continue? Deep down, they've come to believe the teacher's words are true. There's no hope for their studies, so why even bother trying? Many students, when subjected to such psychological harm, develop a facade of endurance. They simply listen, simply try to get by, hoping to forget. But these scars profoundly shape their personality and psyche long afterward, whether the students realize it or not. Teachers' reprimands can be considered verbal abuse. It is real, it exists, and it causes pain just like any other form of violence. Victims often face psychological issues such as anxiety, depression, or even post-traumatic stress disorder. It doesn't leave bruises or make you bleed, but it slowly, subtly crushes the heart and can haunt you in your subconscious, a torment for life. Ultimately, negative speakers are the puppet masters, pulling the strings that drag our lives into misery. What's even worse is when our own thoughtless words impact the lives of others. A good teacher isn't just skilled in their subject. They must be someone who can control their behavior, exercise restraint, and conduct themselves appropriately in front of others, rather than disparaging students with harsh language. While a story should always be heard from two sides, the use of heavy, inaccurate, and insulting language towards students is simply unacceptable. For students, there's one crucial thing to remember. Don't fully believe biased, judgmental conclusions. Don't give up easily just because of a thoughtless remark from an outsider. Reconciling with past hurts is incredibly difficult, but I hope you can gradually forgive yourself, love yourself more, and never belittle yourself by depending on others' opinions. Because, as Eleanor Roosevelt famously said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Truly, no one can make you feel inadequate unless you allow them to.